I don't know how I never managed to record an intro before I actually make the video, so I always have to come back and post and go ahead and do this, but we're going to start off with episode number 7 right now. So we ended the last video with 64 mil, and you guys will see where we go from that. I will warn you, a lot of gains made in this video, so look forward to that, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright, so as promised, I said I'd see you guys in a second, and I was not lying. So, go ahead and start off this video with a Slayer task of a lot of Bloodfelds. Then we go over onto the merch. As you guys can see, I was working on Bucket Homes at the time, and Team Cape Zeros, so I made a decent amount of money off of those. Probably, I think 200 to 300k if I can remember correctly off of those. Ended up getting a Superior on task, which is always nice. Loved getting them in the Catacombs because you get a Dark Totem piece every time, which is great. Eventually I'll make a video with the compilation of all my loots from him and doing like all the hard clues. But until then, just chilling. So went ahead, got a range level, got up to 74, and then we go ahead and get another task. As you guys can see, we go ahead and get Trolls, which isn't the best, but it is what it is. So gonna go ahead and go to the GE right now. Alright, so overnight I ended up doing a pretty big merch, and that was Gilded scimitars. So go ahead and look over here. I bought 2 for 19.8 mil, and I went ahead and sold them for 21.4, which means I made 1.6 mil on these. Really good merch. I could have made more, but I just wanted to make sure that I got, you know, at least a decent amount of profit back on these and they didn't drop on me overnight. Alright, so after the Gilded Skim merch, you know, went ahead and did my Trolls task. Did it with a cannon. Love using the cannon on the Trolls task. But then we go ahead and get some Fire Giants. From there, you know the deal. Malediction wards and non-stop. So, went ahead, made myself a couple. Was making 450k off of each one. And went ahead and did a Fire Giants task. So, this will obviously be a range level, as you guys can tell. So, go ahead. I think I get 75 range here, which is always nice. You guys can still see I have the 450k in the chat, letting me know how much I made off the Malediction wards. That's hilarious. But we finish off with the Fire Giants task to get more Greater Demons. Literally just non-stop task in the Slayer dungeon, or Catacombs is what I meant to say. Go ahead and get more Trolls. Trolls are terrible. I hate them so much, so obviously I'm going to use a cannon on them. Just a lot of Slayer, to be totally honest with you. I don't know if commentating over all of these clips is necessarily necessary. That really sounds redundant, but it is what it is. So from there, go ahead and get another Superior. Unluckily enough, we still haven't gotten a unique, but as I said before, Dark Totem pieces, always welcome. I figured I'd probably end up getting it this task. I actually finished off my totem really early in this task, so I was happy about that. And then from there, I go ahead and show off my Odium ward collection. So, after that task, went ahead and got more Trolls. Realistically, it's non-stop Trolls at this point. I can't wait to get my Slayer up and just start unlocking more and more monsters. So from there, as you guys can see, Malediction wards were able to sell off, and went ahead and bought on some Odiums for myself. I realized I still had to buy an Odium Shard 2, and at this point, Odium Shard 2 prices were really weird. Like, they shot up from 1 mil probably to damn near 2, and it was just really hard working with them. As you guys can see here, I'm going to go ahead and try to buy it for 1.2, but I'm pretty sure this takes me a while to buy. So from there, go ahead and do my Trolls task. You guys can see I got a Slayer level up to 74. And then from there, we go ahead and get our next task. I accidentally recorded at the wrong time, but we got Blue Dragon, so that wasn't too bad at all. Went ahead and did the Baby Blues, because that's the best way to go about it. And came back for Aberrant Specs. Aberrant Specs are actually nice, so as you guys can see there for a second, got a farming level, but now back on over to the Slayer Master per usual, and Black Demon. So, back into live comp. Alright, there we go, 75 cooking, so that's a pretty big milestone actually. I'm just doing jugs of wine just because it's pretty relaxing and stuff. But trying to merge something right now, so I went and did a little bit of Anonymous, and then afterwards I sold off my Odium ward, and I sold it off for 5.4. But apparently, according to GE Tracker, it can sell for 5.8, so we could have a big margin here if I'm able to buy them, but I'm not, you know, I'm not expecting too much from it, I guess. Alright, so I know that often, I just drilled the table with my hand, but I know that you guys don't see me merch that often. I'm kind of sad by that, and I want to go ahead and show you guys more merches. So this is stuff I'm going to be doing in the future, but look at this. So we made 350k pretty much off of each Odium wards. As you guys can see, we started with 27.2 mil and turned it into basically 29, which is a 1.8 mil profit. That's insane, and yeah, I'm just going to throw my money somewhere else, you know? And there we go, went ahead and got 30 farming. So I know, like, these are really low levels and you're like, they're kind of useless, but I mean, honestly, I'm just showing this one because this unlocks willow trees, which is kind of nice. And started doing fruit trees because I just got 27 farming. Honestly, 1.2k isn't that bad at all. Alright, so this notes the beginning of the real farming grind. So up to 31, but then I go ahead and do my diagnosis task. As you guys saw, got a strength level and a combat level. Always welcome, love getting those strength levels up. From there, go ahead and get a Cow Fights task, finish that off. Got more Hellhounds, finished that. Got Fire Giants, just non-stop, man. And on the Fire Giants task, you guys can see coming up now. Went ahead and got 77 range. Always happy to get a range level, but yeah. So go ahead, go back to the GE, and finally made all of my Odium wards. As you guys can see, I bought them all combined for 29.1 mil, and I believe I was selling them on for around 30.1. Actually, I sold them for about a 3 to 4 mil profit, which is absolutely insane. I do remember that. There was a huge margin on them for a little while, and as you guys know, I am definitely down to abuse the margins that you can find on Malediction shards and Odium shards. So after I got this Gargoyles task, I went ahead and got Gargoyle Smasher, only appropriate. I hate using the hammer. It is just so useless. So from there, finish up my task. You guys can see decent amount of loot. I'll probably take a Ring of Wealth on the next task just because it's so tedious picking up the coin drops, and I know I'm missing a ton by not actually having it on. But as you guys can see, go ahead and price check it. Around about 350, 360k, so nothing too bad. From there, we go ahead and finish up our Greater Demons task for more Black Demons. Honestly, one of my favorite tasks in the game, so now let's get back into livecom. Alright, so there we go, just hit 78 range. Almost done with this Black Demons task. Afterwards, I might get my Prayer up, honestly, because I need to get 70 Prayer just so I can do some Pking stuff at least. I'm 97 combat. I feel kind of like a noob if I don't have Piety. I don't know if I should, but, I mean, it's something I need. Time to get another task, and we end up getting Cow Fights. So, one thing that I just did was I decided to switch up how I introduce my next clip. So I'm going to try to get away from the, alright, here we go, or alright, there we go. I know I say it way too much, but it's just a habit of mine, and I'm trying to break it. So, I was about to say, so there we go. God damn it. We're done with this clip. I'm ending it right now. Alright, we're about to make it big time, boys. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, you guys aren't gonna have any clue what the hell's going on. You guys are like, what? What's he doing? Why is he typing in dragon into the chat? What's he gonna do? And I'm just like, boom, give me the fucking bones, boy. I want them. There, boom. Give me them all. We're gonna go do a little bit of prayer. We're gonna get this prayer level up, boys. Alright, after a little bit of calculations, I realized that wasn't gonna be enough. There we go. And you know damn well where this is going. So went ahead and got some prayer levels. However, you'd think I'd get 70 right here in this little stretch, right? A little surprise here in a second, but prayer was definitely something I need to train. Really happy to do it. I mean, honestly, not having Piety at my level is pretty embarrassing, and this half makes up for not having Barrow's Gloves. Alright, so here we are. I said a while back I was doing a giveaway on Twitter for the Super Bowl kind of thing, so this is going to be the winner. I'm going to ask him what he wants to do. Since it took me a while to get back on this, I feel kind of bad, so I'll give him his choice. So the giveaway was 2.5 mil, or if the Falcons won, it was supposed to be a 1 in 4 chance at 10 mil. I'll let him choose what he wants, and we'll give him what he needs. Alright, so he wants 7 chances. We'll see how this goes. So he has to pick 7 numbers between 1 and 28. Alright, so we're going to put it right there, number 7. That's what we'll do. So he has to pick 7 numbers in between 1 and 28. And if he hits a 10 mil, he hits it. Alright, so he said 14. Alright, so there are 2 of his options. Oh, I was thinking about putting it at 8. Oh, God. He's getting close. Guess lower, man. Guess lower. Come on. Don't. Guess higher. There we go. There we go. How many times have I said no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he has 2 more guesses. 10 mil is actually a decent amount to me. Oh, God. Alright, he has 1 last guess. Alright, so he didn't end up guessing it. I'm sorry, man. I'll give him 500k though, just because I don't want to run off with all of it. I'll give some away though. Thanks for trying though, man, and yeah, look forward to future giveaways like this every now and then. Sometimes I like to have fun with it, like right here. Well, too bad about that guy, but I gotta continue on with my prayer grind. So after he messaged me and whatnot, I went ahead and went and talked to him and did that whole thing. But then afterwards, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get back on this grind. So I went ahead and in kind of climatic fashion, I went ahead and just showed like the final 5 bones, just to have you guys get a little taste of the grind that I was on. It's not too bad though. 55 to like 70s, piece of cake. So from there, went ahead and got a Black Demons task. I thought I was gonna be cool and like flick Piety, but then I realized I'm like, I don't want to do that. So went ahead, did my Dragon's task, and then got Hellhounds. But as you guys can see, I do love farming so much. Honestly, it's so nice, and I've been progressing it now. I do these a week late, just in case I need to upload something in between. But as you guys can see, just on a constant farming grind, up to 36 and 37 in this clip, and then we get 87 strength there. Alright, so just went ahead on this task. Got a couple big levels, as you guys saw earlier. Got the strength level, also got a slayer level, and an HP level. So we probably won't get another combat level for a while. Oh, here we go. Time to get another task. Hellhound's just done. Come on, man. I want I want a wyvern's task so bad. I mean, there are actual good tasks that we can get now. Like, we can get, like, Curris, which I canceled in the last video, so. Skeletal wyverns, gargoyles. I should do desert treasure, because dust devils are actually really good. Oh my god, I almost just spilled my drink. Alright, so here we go, going to end off the video, so, alright, so here we are, this is the end of the video, gonna go ahead and calculate what our bank is worth, so, give me 1 second. And there it is, so, 52 mil, that doesn't seem like a lot. Well, we have something else in our grand exchange. So as you guys can see, I have 16.7 mil here, which in total means we have about 68 to 69 mil in total on this account. Obviously, I could take a black mask out of my Slayer helm. I could take some of the darts and scales out of my blowpipe. So there's a little bit of money there that's hiding. One of the big reasons we didn't make as much this episode is because we had to spend a little bit on prayer. But with that done, we should be good on prayer for a while. So that's a big achievement, up to 1326 total, which is insane, and slowly just grinding that to the point where I'm content with it. But with that being said, that'll be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoy all of my content, or at least, you know, just a little bit. Feel free to hit that sub button. Comment down below anything you guys want to see in the future, what I should do with my account, and any suggestions you guys have. Twitter's in the description, and with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace. Now time to go start episode 8 and do one small favor. Kill me. Alright, so here we go, Alright, so here we are, this is the end of the video, Alright, so here we are, this is the end of the video. Alright, so here we are, this is the end.